2-time the reigning Intercontinental Champion.
That belt means that she's the #2 athlete in our industry.
We don't have an Intercontinental Championship for women. She said, yeah, well, you do now, because I'm taking it.
What I really think people want to see is a woman like me taking some guy.
There's that moment again. That moment, a huge moment. This Arena and sending her like a rag doll.
I remember my wife saying, oh my God, who is this woman? Is she from the crowd? She's gonna tear Terry Reynolds apart.
Who is this person?
Through the arena, I saw her and I went, holy cow. That's probably the most impressive girl I've ever seen.
I'll never forget the first time I saw Joni. She was stunning. That was the only word I could think of. Stunning.
No one had ever seen the likes of her before. In my mind, we haven't seen the likes of her since.
She got a lot of flack for the way that she looked, not just because she was huge, but because she had a certain sense of masculinity, and the fans loved to hate her.
Put her down on her knees where she belongs.
Definitely seen pressure of losing weight, getting implants, taking steroids. I've seen that way too many times.
She definitely wanted to have more of a feminine appeal. And I think that she felt that the only way she could do that was surgically. I think she felt like that was the last piece that she had to take care of in order to get to a sense of self-acceptance. That not only was she big and strong and muscular, but that she was very feminine and could be sexy.
I think I display an enormous amount of femininity.
Oh yeah, I'm not saying that, but the look is one of...
The look is strength, and I think to me, what
strength
demonstrates...
is a male word. A male word.
Strength is a male word, because I think that women are afraid to show strength because they get chastised for it.
She did feel a lot of insecurity because she'd say, oh my God, I just do not fit in with these beautiful women. But they all thought she was awesome.
There was that excitement, but I could see there was nerves. I think she was having some doubts. Am I going to be able to live up to these expectations?
You wanted storylines that involved you wrestling men, right? And Vince, for the most part, wanted you to wrestle against women. Was that at the heart of one of the problems?
Yeah, my character was going backwards. For 6 years, I had wrestled men, and then all of a sudden, I wasn't supposed to fight the guys anymore, and I was supposed to be this women's champion, and who was I going to fight?
But isn't it possible that the public does not want to see men losing to women?
Yeah, but there was nobody there at that point that didn't want to wrestle me. How was I going to step backwards and wrestle women that didn't have the experience from the guys that I was wrestling every day?
She was a believable contender for a title.
And there came a time when the evolution of Chyna had to happen. Who's the heel?
Jeff Jarrett isn't scheduled to come out here. Well, Jeff Jarrett is scheduled to meet Chyna.
Double J stepped up to the plate.
My name is Jeff Jarrett, and I'm a man's man.
My side of the fence, the way I was handling the females and the women was they have their place, barefoot and pregnant in the kitchen.
Oh, Jeff Jarrett took that ball and ran with it. He's like, oh, you want me to be a jerk? Watch this.
Women are only good for 3 things: cooking, cleaning, and making babies.
Oh, it was excellent. All these antiquated stereotypes, like, this is trash.
This is absolutely degrading to these ladies. Come on now, somebody get, no, come on now.
It's supposed to make you mad. You need a good villain to push all those buttons, and it made Chyna the hero.
We had all seen beautiful women as valets, as seconds, but no one had ever seen the likes of Joni.
I'm not sure who that was supposed to hurt.
All these girls can really take it.
Really going on when people go to the bathroom or go buy popcorn.
Back then, it was, stupid, silly paddle on the pole match, bra and panties match, tarred and feathered match. I mean, just stupid.
Chyna came through and busted that glass ceiling and kind of said, you ain't putting me in a bad light. I'll take your light and shove it.
Took it to another level I was the reigning Intercontinental Champion.
You're gonna see who's wearing the pants, and then you're gonna see who's gonna be wearing your Intercontinental title.
There was nothing like the build up to that Intercontinental title match.
You're gonna get your rematch, all right, but it's gonna be the good housekeeping way.
And we just knew that he was going to get what he deserved, and he did.
The first ever good housekeeping match at King.
This was going to be history making. There was that excitement, but I could see there was nerves. I think she was having some doubts. Am I going to be able to live up to these expectations?
He kind of took up the torch for all of womanhood in that moment.
They literally hit each other with everything, including the kitchen sink.
And I just remember the plethora of weapons being used in very unique ways.
So naturally, everybody's expecting, well, Jeff's going to lose. Chyna's going to become the first female Intercontinental Champion. But then comes the swerve. Boom, he hits Chyna with the belt, and to everybody's shock and amazement, 1, 2, 3, Jeff wins. The place, you could have heard a pin drop. The crowd was shocked.
How dare that dastardly Double J do that to us?
The referees determined that, wait a minute, that championship belt is not a household item. The match should continue. And in the meantime, Chyna grabs Jeff's guitar.
Certainly is. I guess it is. I don't know. Every day the count. Chyna has made history. Chyna, the first woman to become the Intercontinental Champion.
I mean, Chyna's standing there with an Intercontinental Championship. She's holding it high above her head, and I could tell that she knew that she was part of history.
I remember standing straight up, and truly the first thought that came to my mind was, times they are a-changin'. I can only think that, from her story and how many mountains she had to climb to get to that point, and how many times she was told no, or you're not the right fit. Of course you're not the right fit. You weren't meant to be the right fit. You were meant to be bigger than that. You're a star.
As the years have gone on and you hear little girls who are now adults say, yeah, I watched Chyna on TV. She gave me hope because there she was, a woman succeeding in a man's world.
Right now, I'm the reigning Intercontinental Champion.
In sports entertainment, I mean, we had women before might get involved with a little extracurricular activity, but nobody who had that sheer force of will and power that Joni brought to the table.
To see a woman as the muscle for a man. You're not able to place why something is different at first, but you know when you're seeing something for the first time. And that's what Chyna was.
You might be the world's most dangerous man, but I'm bringing something with me even deadlier than that.
The world's most dangerous woman.
The emergence of Chyna was something no one had ever seen. That's the kind of stuff you're waiting for as a fan.
You know, the word trailblazer gets thrown around quite a bit these days. But this group that's standing before you tonight, you're not going to get any argument out of me or any of us. You all said it best, so I won't go on about it. Ladies and gentlemen, we wouldn't be where we're at or who we are without the contributions of the ninth wonder of the world, Chyna.